Welcome to Awakening. I wanted to start this series of videos in order to help people a little more to deal with life. The churches do a fantastic job in teaching you about God, but don't really help you with showing you how to deal with life. I'll be showing you how to deal with it through being in peace, praying for people, having faith in God, having love and compassion for people, but also integrity for yourself. I will give you questions to ask yourself and some exercises for you to write down on paper. Let's begin with my peace series. The faithfulness of God the Father began in eternity's start. God takes the shimmering shards and broken bits of our lives, along with the normal even parts and our natural elements, to create something better. We become holy and beloved. It is important to take time to reflect. This gives our minds breathing room. It lifts us out of our self-centered routine thinking and allows us to raise up to those higher waters. Perspective doesn't come easily when our minds are cramped by an overflow on ourselves. We have no perspective on the essential nature of things. We cramp our thoughts and keep ourselves from seeing the big picture of it all. We need to become open-minded and open-hearted. The higher part of us in God's expanse is the part that is open to the infinite God. All the tender feelings of love we experience and the wisdom that goes along with love comes from God. It has an amazing effect on us by causing our hearts and our minds to expand. The air flowing of life from God carries with it joy, delight, and pleasantness. For the delights of love and the pleasantness of wisdom expands our minds and adapts them to receive. When you begin to let your heart be touched by God, you will begin to discover that it is bottomless. This heart is huge, vast, and limitless. You will discover how much warmth and gentleness is there. What does it mean to us? What does it mean to you to lift your thoughts? In what ways does prayer allow you to do this? Think of some situations in which you will pray and open your mind to a higher level of thinking. Once we have acknowledged God's presence in our lives called awakening, and have begun to see the higher way called distinguishing, we are ready to take action called cultivating. Well, what small step can you take right now? Can you cultivate a good habit or weed out a bad one? What might be the areas you want to change and go forward? Think of your positive action as being a seed that will continue to have ripple effects for a long time. You are planting seeds that will grow. Remember that this effort towards growth does not mean that you are an inadequate person. Your growth is a perfect part of a process. Each step is good in its own way. This practice leads us to creating a life that continues to lead others and to be lessons to them. The small seeds in these actions will go on to bear fruit, and more seeds that will positively affect people that you may never meet. Thank you for joining me.